Okay, now this is going to be another knife review, and what is it? It's a very cheap Smith & Wesson, but then again, I've yet to find a really expensive Smith & Wesson. It's got a belt quick, it's got ambidextrous thumb studs for left or right-handed use. Excuse the noise from outside, somebody with the car top open, playing their stereo. It's got a plastic handle. Now when I first got this knife, I called up the China retailer that I got it from, or I emailed them, and I got my money back. It would not lock, and I thought it was just, see? There it goes, it locked. I had to really, I learned from somebody else, pry it like this and do this a whole bunch of times, and finally it started locking in place. Now this knife feels so cheap and is not impressive at all, but I've learned to like it. I feel bad that I got my money back for it, and he was nice enough to issue an immediate refund for sending defective goods, considering the fact I was able to fix it from another distributor that taught me how. Though that's what happens with shopping, sometimes that happens. This is the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops cutouts. It looks really cool. It looked really cool online, but I thought the handles were aluminum. I expected more weight. The handles, it's an okay knife. It's a light everyday carry, and I like this knife now that I know that when I open it, I need to do that. Now it's locked. I don't know how securely locked. Let me look without the camera. It's just on the edge, but it's holding tight, and that's all it needs to do. I mean, it's not going to be put through anything extreme, like it says Extreme Ops. I wouldn't take this for anything more than fishing. It's got a really sharp point on it. I've sharpened the blade. Now it's razor blade sharp. You can tell I hit it over there a little bit, and I like this knife. It's got stars, star nuts, so you can open it and loosen it, and I had to do that. Plastic handle with some grippies on there, a finger cutout, a nice shape, a nice hole, jimping on it, and as I said, serrated, half serrated blade, and it's a nice knife. It's cheap. I'm trying to remember what this one cost. I think it was like just about $10 with shipping, free shipping, and it's open so you can clean it easily with a Q-tip and some blown out air. This is really springy, the belt clip. Some people don't like that, I'm sure. I think it's nicer to have a springier one than a tighter one. If it's in your pocket, who cares, you know? But some people, oh, they only like the tight ones. That's anyway. It's got a spot for a lanyard. It's got jimping on the back, so that goes to your palm there, and gives you even more grip. And as long as you realize that with this knife, you're getting a cheap everyday carry with the good feel to it. I mean, as I said, there it's not locking with the finger thing, but if I do that, it locks up just fine. So as long as you know what knives need to be babied and what knives work the way they're supposed to. And once you put an edge on this knife, it is a very formidable foe. And with it being lightweight, it's not an intrusive knife to carry. If you needed just something for a beater knife, you don't want to carry your $50 or $100 knife if you know you're going to be cutting up boxes for the day, or if you're going out fishing and you're going to be cutting up fish or worms. I mean, you might want to bring your $8, $9, $10 knife and get that one all skeezy, throw it in the dishwasher, spray it down with some oil once it's dry. I don't recommend that. Don't be writing me a whole bunch of crap on that. I'm just saying, you know, it's an $8, $9 knife. Who cares what you do with it? It opens and closes so smooth. Well, there we go. Now it's locked. But I'm just saying it's a very smooth operation once you get it unlocked or locked. And it's not a bad looking knife. I mean, it's got the unique styling to it, which I mean is what attracted to me to it online. So this is a Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops. Let's see if I get this to zoom in. And it could be a copycat, but why would they make copycats of Smith & Wesson? They're so cheap as it is. So, alright, hope this helps somebody that wanted one. I'd recommend it for $8-9. It's a nice light knife with plastic handles, so it's not bad. It just it doesn't lock out too well, so it's a cheap Smith & Wesson. Thanks a lot.